Alright, good morning, Mech Warriors. Mr. G here bringing you something a little bit different today. Today we're going to be talking about Mechwarrior Online and why you should either try it or give it another try if you haven't played the game in a long time. I started playing Mechwarrior Online as soon as they let you into the closed beta. Back in the day where there were like 6 mechs and 3 maps, I played the hell out of this game for a long time, and then you know what, other stuff took over my life. And I stopped playing it for almost 2 years. And I jumped back in, and there are a lot of new mechs, a lot of new weapons, a lot of reworked maps, and a lot of reasons to give this game a try, or to go back to it and give it another try. We're going to talk about it. So, if you enjoy vehicle combat games and you enjoy free-to-play games, this is a good one to try out. Number one, it's not as grindy as a lot of other games out there. While it can take a long time to earn mechs, you no longer have to get 3 variants of a mech to unlock skills like you used to. They've made it a lot easier to unlock skills through a number of different ways. They also let you use trial mechs. If you don't have enough money to buy the mech you want, you can get a loaner mech that you can use to grind C-bills, which you can use to then buy and unlock the full mech later down the road, which gives you the ability to customize your mech. Now that's what makes Mechwarrior Online awesome, is the amount of customization you can do. Now, mechs have hardpoints. Hardpoints for things like ballistics, energy, or missiles. Those are your 3 main weapon categories you're going to see in Mechwarrior Online, as well as some other equipment slots and special sensor slots that you can unlock as well. So when you choose a mech, you're going to be looking at what are the hitboxes, where can weapons go, like arm versus torso, and what kind of weapons can you stick on your mech. Each mech has a certain amount of tonnage, Assault being the largest, coming in at maximum size of 100 tons, letting you carry the most firepower and armor into combat. However, that does not make them the best. There are many different roles that smaller mechs, medium mechs, and heavy mechs can fulfill throughout the game. Finding your playstyle and what works for you is what makes Mechwarrior Online great. Now, in Mechwarrior Online, there's a few ways to kill your enemy. You can either get a headshot, blow up the cockpit, which is really unlikely because it's a super small hitbox. You can core the enemy mech, which means blow up the center torso, or you can blow off both legs. Now, other than that, you can keep going with a pretty beat up mech. You could be missing a leg, both arms, and both side torsos, and you could still be fighting, although not very well. These games have longer matches. They tend to attract an older demographic of players, i.e. old guys like me, and the matches are a little bit more slower paced. So if you're an old fogey and you don't have the reflexes of a 12-year-old drinking 18 Mountain Dews a day, well, this game might be one for you to give it a try. It also has built-in VoIP, or voice over IP, so you will be hearing guys speaking on there, and you can turn it off if you want, but most of the guys that play Mechwarrior are pretty awesome, and team play is very much encouraged. Because if you don't stick with the team or have a plan, you are going to get steamrolled, because in most match types in Mechwarrior Online, there is no respawns. However, there is a drop deck version where you can bring more than 1 mech into combat, but you have to get those all within tonnage, and that's its whole other separate gameplay. There's also a new mode that they added that those of you that have been playing Mechwarrior computer games for a long time will remember. Mechwarrior Mercenaries 4, you'll remember Solaris, which is basically Mechwarrior 1v1 or 2v2 gladiatorial style combat. It's a lot of fun. I'm awful at it. Absolutely get wrecked every single time. There's a whole other style of mech and gameplay you have to make to do well in Solaris. I haven't figured it out yet. What I have been doing is enjoying the game, learning how to play it again, trying to get good, trying out different loadouts, and just all around having a good time with a basically free-to-play online game. Yeah, you can spend money on it, but you absolutely don't have to enjoy this game. Also, Mechwarrior Mercenaries 5 is going to be coming out soon-ish. A lot of people are fired up. It's only going to be on the Epic Game Store. But even if you did pay for the game and you want to get it refunded, they still let you keep all the rewards for your Mechwarrior Online account, which is pretty awesome. Some cons of the game are it does not run great on older PCs. I was hoping that it would be more optimized a couple years down the road. It's not really. I've got a whole new machine, a better PC, and it still runs pretty awful. Just a very intensive game meant to run on 1 core, and it's just hard to optimize, but it is what it is. If you'd like to see more Mechwarrior Online videos on the channel, please let me know by hitting that like button. I'd like to do more of these and get it into the weekly rotation. And if you haven't given it a try, definitely recommend it. That's it for this one, guys. Like and subscribe. I will catch you later. Mr. G out.